I don't think I've ever learned so much in the course of 10 days in my life.
That was like, how is anything going to beat this experience?
It definitely takes your breath away. That Wabash is able to provide that for us, that's huge.
Immersion learning is a place where we can extend the classroom globally, where we can take what we normally encounter on the page or on the screen and see it up close, in depth, and face to face.
You get to experience the professors who go on the trip with you kind of in their element because they were able to point stuff out that they had studied for multiple years.
My favorite teaching is to be standing in a half foot of water, to be able to say, well, what you just saw was this. You're in the entire classroom and all the time.
And that just exponentially increases like how much you're taking in. We were always learning. Dr. Wetzel's great at that too. He always takes a chance to pull an educational moment out of something.
When they're on a bus or a subway, when they're walking through a striking town square, these are all opportunities to be challenged and have Wabash students think differently about themselves and their place in the world.
We were able to have an educational spring break, but at the same time have a lot of fun. And I love learning that way. I could just continue learning all week long. It's just a good environment to kind of get to know each other.
That was one of the coolest aspects for me of the trip too. It wasn't just like what we saw and what we were able to learn, but to be able to build those relationships, which is another big aspect of Wabash, right?
They are getting more out of the class, more out of their education.
From Costa Rica to Kenya, from Iceland to Italy, from Poland to China. All a student needs is a passport and to pay for his own food on the ground. And if he can't afford that, we've got funds to help out. Professors are careful to select the students who are going to benefit the most from his experiences.
For me personally, the immersion experience was the first time that I had ever flown on a plane before. So definitely a really life-changing experience. First time I'd ever been out of the country. And here I am in a train station at Rome. We're walking down streets where I can see an ancient temple.
At Wabash, we believe that a well-rounded student is engaged with the world. And immersion learning strengthens that connection.
Being able to do that is something I'm never gonna forget.
I definitely feel much more connected to the world overall.
Definitely take the course. It's one of those experiences that you would definitely never forget.